this is going to sound thing, but I never got in. We did this in May, and I mean, when we look at it this year, we're halfway through. We're just nearly halfway through 2012, and 6-month review. This is what I like to do. We'll call it the 6-month review of everything that's happened over the last 6 months with Britain wrestling, the American scene and everything. How do you think it stands from January the 1st to now, and what's happened and where we're going to go, and what your hopes are for the rest of the year? I think I'll start it off. I mean, if somebody said to me 6 months ago, I would have sat here and done this, I would have gone to, I don't know how many shows have I been to now? 3. I've been to 3 wrestling shows. I've been invited to be a ring announcer in Sheffield on August the 4th, which it frightens the living petrified out of me. It really, really does. It gives me the shivers. It really, really does. Gives me the big shivers. Oh dear. August the 4th, wrestling thing, 3, and if I come up, if I'm out trying to charm my head, if somebody said that, what we've done now, and do shows with Pipe Bomb, have all these guests that we've had on throughout the things, have Madman Manson on the show, build up our audience slowly, I'd have laughed and said, yeah. I thought I'd have packed this in, because I never thought I could see this through. I thought something would happen and everything. But hiya, Dave. Nice to come in. Dead Dave is one of my Xbox Live friends, if you don't know, so he's coming in to do the Xbox Lives. He's a cracking guy. He loves his TNA wrestling. Every week he's saying, what's the latest news on TNA? Every single week, Dead Dave does that to me. But, I mean, looking back over the 6 months for the British Wrestling Radio thing, it's been amazing. And I just think that the next 6 months is going to grow on to bigger and better things every single week. I've learned a new skill. It's called how to produce a show, and I can't believe there's a producer show that's over there and it's still going, and we've been doing this all night long.
They're back.
So what?
Oh no.
We've so what's your review of the Pipe Bomb 6 months, Joe?
6 months ago, we were going to our first show, which is going to be at PCW. We'd all be planned to meet and talk to Nigel McGuinness. We weren't even on iTunes or YouTube 6 months ago. So for ourselves, we've come on leaps and bounds, in all fairness, absolute leaps and bounds. And 6 months ago, probably I wouldn't say to the day, we started talking to yourself on British Wrestling Radio.
I remember
building our friendship from there.
I remember Ant giving me the message and saying, "Could you do you fancy getting doing some likes against each other and doing some promotion for us?" And I said, "Yeah, of course I will." And it just started a relationship that's growing and growing and growing, and we have laughs. We have done. I think the funniest thing from the 6 months that we've known the thing was you invading for the first time.
Oh, yeah.
And you called us, and you said, "There are Nitro," and Ant said, "There are Nitro to our Raw." Yeah. And I turned around and said, "Yeah, but you're WCW Thunder to our Nitro."
Yeah.
And then you invaded and played the theme song from WCW Thunder, and that was brilliant. I'll never forget that. That was awesome. I was made up that night. I was clapping. I was going mental. But that was... All of a sudden, I think Nick CNN was going, "What's this? What's this theme?" And I went, "It's WCW Thunder." Brilliant. Yeah. Super. And it's going to grow. I mean, to meet the people that I've had in the 6 months here, WrestleHeads has come along.
Yeah.
And we've got
Rob
Maltman. Yeah, Rob Maltman's brilliant. Every time we've arranged to meet each other, me and Rob, it's never happened. So I've said to him, "Are you going to the hunting?" And he went, "Yeah, I'm going to the hunting and meet and greet." You can guarantee his car will break down now before he goes. I swear as Lord's my judge, he will go. But he's definitely, after being the host for British Wrestling Radio, he said to me he's doing that. So
excellent.
So aren't you in the lead at the minute for that?
At the moment, yes.
Oh dear. Oh, it's going to be a good one. Right. The rules for the British Wrestling Radio thing is very simple. I will be producing, and that is all. I have not got no input. I have got nothing. If you want to destroy my listeners and take them all away, you can do. If you want to make us leave us with no listeners, that's fine. It's your decision. It's your thing. But I'll do it again. But yeah, the thing is, you can pick the show. It doesn't have to be next week. It doesn't have to be the week. It could be the week after the Money in the Bank pay-per-view. It can be the week after the SummerSlam. It can be anything. It could be the big British events, anything like that. You can do it any week you wish. It's not just have to be next week. It's any week you wish throughout the year, up to the December 31st. So,
I think it's a really cool prize to have anyway and to offer someone.
And I think when we did all these, and when you look at the wrestling thing, when we started this thing, and I've said it many times, and on my computer, it used to take me 5 minutes to do the shows. I still remember Danny saying, the Academy, S18 gym in Dronfield, near Sheffield, and I promoted that, and then started doing the shows. And Winter's Lair, you little soul, I can't believe you just said that, wicked. And we just said stuff like, oh, well, this is not going to happen. I didn't know where this is going to go. I never did. I don't mean to cause offence with people. I really don't. It's just the fact that some things happen, and I got to stand by my decisions. I can't change them, and that's the way I've gone. I've met loads and loads and loads of great people. I've not met one bad person in the British wrestling scene yet, and that's the truth. I've met some great promoters. I'm not bothered. I promoted their first training session, the NCWA. I didn't even realize it was the first one, but I did. And I've been doing it ever since, and kind enough to send me a Doug Williams signed T-shirt, which is now signed by March Haskins and Marty Skirreld as well, and it's got my name on the back.
That's awesome.
What about, this is the one I've missed, is Nixie.
Hello.
6 months ago, what was you doing? I know exactly what you was doing 6 months ago.
Stacking the shelves!
No, you was talking. She was talking shit in our chat room about John Cena.
Oh yeah. As well as stacking the shelves.
Yes, because I remember me and Shane was going, "Who's this girl? Who is this girl? She's talking. Have you seen it? She hates John Cena with a passion." I remember.
I don't hate him. I really, really don't hate him.
Really?
I'll defend that now. No, I really don't hate him. That's too strong an emotion. No, what was it? Me against King Kong or something like that?
Oh, yes.
That little one. The half troll.
Yeah, I remember that. That was crazy.
Was I really that well noticed then?
Oh, yes, you was noticed. Definitely you was noticed. Straight away. It was like, who's this Nick's Carnation? Who's that? It just became a big conversation, and all of a sudden, this thing was happening with Daniel. He wanted to do the other bits what he wanted to do, and with the time difference we got with Canada, it just seemed right to get somebody else in. And I just kept looking, and Sheamus, me and Sheamus, what people don't know is when I was deciding for the new host, it was a case of me and Sheamus sitting on Facebook going, right, I think I found the host.
300.
And Sheamus is like, who we got? Oh, who? And Mark Pearson asked me to be a host. Mark Pearson, I wanted to be the co-host of this. He really did. And
he's a cool guy.
Yeah, but the problem is I didn't know who he was then. I just saw this Mark Pearson saying, "Oh yeah, I want to be the co-host." Yeah. Can you let me know? And I thought, ooh, do I want to? Ooh, do I really, really want to? Yeah. Looking back, yeah, big mistake, I suppose. But we found Nixie. And Nixie, when I said to her, right, I said, Nixie, are you on Skype? Yeah, right, can I talk to you? Right. 50 minutes later, I got a word in about wrestling. Nixie talked to me about the WWE and the TNA, and boom, I thought, she's got it. There we go, we've got it. Sheamus went, who's the co-host? And I went, Nixie. And he went, Nixie Carnation from the chat room. I went, yep. He went, really? I went, yep. And he says, why? I went, she's great. And chatted it over with Daniel. He was up for it. And then I had to redo the theme song, which took me about 2.5 hours to do it. And I think there's only 2 girls that do shows in British wrestling, Cookie and Nixie.
This is true.
Yeah. And Danny's also in there, and Danny's also in as well. But it's true, I mean, to hear Cookie talk as well, and the Pipe Bomb guys, listening to Cookie is great. I loved Cookie on the tag team show. It was brilliant. Her tag team choices was great.
She is superb. It's just a different dimension to her.
Yeah.
Bro, there's 4 blokes and 1 girl, so that tells you the the demographic of the sexes there.
It's absolutely brilliant. If you haven't given the Pipe Bomb a ring, 2 things. 1, why? And 2, do it. Facebook, go to Facebook. 30-minute Pipe Bomb in the letters, not numbers. 30-minute Pipe Bomb. Go and have a look. Look at that, like them. Go to YouTube. Go to iTunes now, is it?
Yes, mate, on iTunes.
You're on iTunes. You're on the Podbean.
Yeah.
You're everywhere. These guys have got on more places than anyone you ever see. Listen to the shows. The first show I listened to was the Wellness Policy Show, and they just asked me, tell me what you think. I listened, sat here, and I was in awe, and I went, I am never gonna get to their standard. That's how. Yeah, no. I sat here in my house, and I listened to that show, and I went, holy shit. I can't believe what I've just listened to. I'm not even in their same league. And that's what I really thought at that time. I thought, what the heck have I done? These guys are on a quantum leap from what I've done. The Wellness Policy Show was amazing. The Chris Benoit one was amazing. Scott Hall, the whole lot. Listen to it. The Scott Steiner one. The list goes on. The tag teams. It's absolutely brilliant.
Appreciate it very much. So do the other lads.
It's and then we've met these other guys called WrestleHeads, and WrestleHeads go, will you give me a like and help me with my Facebook? We went, yeah, all right, bang, that's it. Ding, 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 ding.
Yeah, Alex is a good bloke.
Alex is great. I think Alex is really, really stepping up his game. It was one of the few places that showed the, I remember doing it, me and Alex was the only 2 on this page that showed them the famous news conference from WrestleMania 28 when CM Punk tried to do all his funny jokes and nobody laughed. And he just completely dive bombed. It was just crazy.
That was a painful one.
It was just so, and it said, he just died a death so many times. It was crazy. Towel Guy has joined British Wrestling League.
PCW Towel Guy Chris. He's a cool guy.
And it was amazing. And there's just 2 in there. Go and join his forums. We're not having his forums anymore. We're going as of next week. Oh yeah, I've got a big one again. As of next week, we go back to being .co.nr. On July the 7th, we go back to .co.nr. It's not .co.uk anymore. .co.nr. Because finances and everything about it. Better chat with Glenn. We're going back to what we used to be. Okay? That's the way it's going to be. Yep. Hope everybody's happy. No donations. Nothing whatsoever. We're going to keep it free. And that's it. And, right. The state... Nixie, have you just added up all the total in everything at the moment?
The total of what?
Have you been on eBay and just totaled up that total, or?
On eBay, I can only see 11 things.
Yeah, well, the other one's £85.
Yeah.
And then just add up the eBay ones.
Okay. Let's refresh it for you. Go on, carry on. You talk, and I'll get on with that.
I'm just doing that. I'm just looking at the PayPal because we've had. I'm gonna announce some new donations we've had.
Okay.
Right. The following people have donated to us today. We've got £20 from Danielle Hogg. Danny in the chat room.
Dean, your cards are at 46 at the minute.
46?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
That's excellent.
Shit, I want to keep them, I know. Danielle donated. We've got donations from Danielle Hogg, Charles Riddle, Brendan Toll, Alex Morgan, and Nick Mason. Thank you so much. We have been donated £80 in the thing already. We've got that, and then we've got £85 at the moment from the DVDs, which is 165.
All the presenters gone up as well. 37, 36, 37, 36.
Oh, chuffy now.
Fortunately, Volume 5 hasn't got anything yet.
I know that. I didn't think that would go somehow.
Pipe Bomb hasn't got anything yet.
Which is a shock.
And the inter-promotion tickets are at 36.
Yeah, I know who wants that.
So that's 285.86 to add to whatever you got in PayPal.
Oh, you've just had a bud on the Pipe Bomb. Guess who by?
Oh dear, who?
A bid.
Rob Maltman.
Awesome.
Oh dear, the revenge of Rob Maltman on the Pipe Bomb. Oh dear, this is gonna go mental.
Alright, so that makes it 295.86.
What, just on eBay alone?
Yeah.
Just eBay? With what, with the DVDs?
Including the DVDs, 295.86.
Right, add 80 from the PayPal we've got already.
365.86.
Oh my God.
if we reach 400, we deserve at least one verse of Beauty School Dropout. I put that to everybody and see what they think. Through gritted teethy sighs.
I'm not even looking at the chat room for that. Hell yeah.
So you're doing.
I'll tell you what. I'll do a deal. I said, right, I've got the. Oh, she's been on the CD. Right, I'll do a deal with her. We get to 400, I will do Hopelessly Devoted to You. Right? If we get 500, I will do Beauty School Dropout. Fair enough?
That's 370.86.
Oh shit, here we go. No chance. I've changed my mind. I'm not doing Hopelessly Devoted to You.
You can't change your mind. You've already said it now.
I'll change it. I'll do Look at Me. I'm Sandra D. Alright, fair enough.
That's short.
Yeah, no, let him do Sandra D. You can do Sandra D.
I'm just looking at decent songs, alright? I'm just looking at the things, alright?
600 Megamix. No, that's a better one. You love the Megamix, don't you?
Oh, God, no way. Don't do this to me. Friggin' hellfire.
He loves the Megamix.
I'm not doing the bleeding Megamix. Smarties, I've heard that Megamix. I heard that Megamix twice a bleeding week for 7 friggin' years. Don't do this to me. Oh dear, Brendy's gonna ring. Brendy's ringing in. Irish Invasion time. Here we go. Right. Mute your mic! Mute your mic! Oh dear. Here he is. For those who don't know, here he is, the Ulster Wrestling correspondent, Brendan.
Alright, Dino.
How you doing, mate? You alright?
Going well. I noticed you were talking about a lot of different topics, but I wanted to bring up one that I thought might bring a little bit of a good wee bit of, feedback.
Yeah.
How about the best submission you've ever seen in wrestling?
The best submission?
Yep.
Well, I think Joe can answer that first.
I'd go for, personally, the Rings of Saturn.
Eminem, that's not gonna happen.
Brendan is saying. Nixie, I'll go on. What's the best submission you've ever seen?
It's a lot to choose from.
No, not gonna happen, boyo.
I don't know. I really like Undertaker's Hell's Gate, but at the same time, the ankle lock, when done by Kurt Angle, always looks great.
Mine is, it's the Walls of Jericho, but the Walls of Jericho done in WCW and ECW. It wasn't the WWF bomb. It was the one where he bent them back and you really
Put the knee in the back.
Yeah, and that was the Walls of Jericho to me.
It's only recently he started doing a Boston Crab.
Yeah, I think the Walls of Jericho looked great when he used to do it, and but I think, I mean, submission moves were always special because it's just a Boston Crab now. But I think Jericho, when he started doing the Walls of Jericho first time, looked great. Nobody could do it, and Jericho, when he used to say, "I'm the man of 1,000 holds in WCW." And he went through the list on one of the Nitros. I remember that.
Correct you, but that was 1,004.
Oh yeah, he's the man of 1,000. Yeah, because Dean Malenko was the man of 1,000 holds, and he was 1,004. That was it. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, the Lesnar leg hold over the back of the neck was amazing. Oh yeah, Lesnar's. Oh yeah, Lesnar one. I forgot that. But yeah.
As far as I'm concerned, I'm gonna go with the man who first originated the version of the cross arm breaker that Alberto Del Rio does.
Oh God, I don't know, mate. Who is this? Who is it?
Minoru Suzuki from New Japan Pro Wrestling.
I told you I don't know me Japan wrestling. I told you earlier on this morning. Crap.
I know, Dino, but if you watch that match I mentioned on the show this morning from TNA Lockdown 06, you'll actually get to see him do it.
Yeah, well, the problem is I've been doing this, mate, for 20 odd hours now. I've done it for nearly 22 hours. Yeah, 21 hours I've nearly done this now. So I've been a bit busy. I'll get to watch. Oh, somebody's put the Brock Lock in the thing. Look, this is it. You put the YouTube. This chat room is awesome. I mean, you get going. I don't care what anyone says. This chat room has been the best chat room I have ever had in my life for the thing. Because as soon as you said it, boom, the YouTube link is there. Yeah. I love my chat room with my heart and my soul. It's the best one I've done. It's great. I love it. Crossface or Yes Lock. Crossface or Yes Lock. Which do we have?
Crossface.
Crossface.
That'll be the crossface.
Yeah, crippler crossface, yeah.
Is that Rob Mortman?
Yes, that is Rob Mortman.
Happy birthday, Rob. I didn't forget.
Yeah, happy birthday, mate. It's happy birthday to the voice of British wrestling himself.
Happy birthday.
No singing. No singing.
To you.
Oh, I've changed my mind. It's only, I'll do Beauty School Dropout and that's it. I'm not doing anything else.
Only if we reach 500.
You can't keep changing your mind.
I'm changing it. I'm changing it. I got soft, but I'm changing it.
I presume you've seen the follower list on the Facebook page now, Dino?
Yeah, the following that have just jumped up like through the roof. How many is it now?
536.
536?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do know that you mentioned Proving Grounds earlier, but I'm actually skipping that event.
Oh yeah, and by the way, have you seen who likes our page on Facebook? If you look, you'll see a gentleman's name called Simon Musk.
Yeah.
And better known as El Ligero.
Oh.
So we've got El Ligero liking the British Wrestling Radio page. Take that. You can hold that, as The Rock would say, you can take that information, hold it high, put it in a nice round box, get some nice wrapping paper, shine it up really nice, put a bow on top, hold it high, turn it sideways, and stick it straight up your candy ass. And the amount of times I used to say that to my girlfriend was great. And it was round about Christmas time when she used to give me a shit Christmas present. I remember them like that. But,
just in case you're wondering the reason why I'm skipping Proving Grounds.
Yeah, because your birthday. Yeah, we know.
The event after that is one day before I turn 23.
Yeah. You turn what?
23.
You youngster. You youngster, you're doing me nothing. I'm 20 years older than you. Oh, dear me. Well, I'm having my hair bleached. I'm going to look for I'm doing the Dolph Ziggler look in a few weeks. So there we are, I'm having that.
We'll need
So there's
pictures
nothing
of
wrong
that.
with that.
I'm having that. I'm having the Dolph Ziggler look. But knowing my look, I look like Jimmy Savile. Never mind Dolph Ziggler. So, but I'm gonna have the song going. I am perfection, followed by Nikki.
Nikki!
That's yeah. But yeah, I am not getting the pink wig. Bollocks. It's
Even
just-
if he could, Argos is shut now.
Yeah, exactly. Sheamus is making everybody host. This is look, it's making everybody host. Yeah, Ryan Clark didn't ring back. I know why Ryan's not rang, because he's moving house. So there we go. Oh dear, but that was one of the highlights of the 24 hours by a mile, and all the wrestlers that have rung in, even the wrestlers that said they haven't rung in, but busy lives and know they're doing the shows and everything. We totally understand. I've had a great time for the last 20 odd hours. It's still going strong. I can't believe now. I've got me win. Oh God, no! Clueless is on tomorrow. No, that's my life over with.
I've got one for
What's wrong
you
with
guys
Clueless?
on the chat room now, by the way.
You what, mate?
Got one for you guys on for the chat room.
Go on.
If you were to discount John Cena, who would you say is the most overrated star in the American wrestling scene at the moment?
Randy Orton.
Randy Orton.
Sheamus.
We'll see what he says.
Oh, that's going to create some more there now.
Yeah, he's moving out. There you go. I've said mine. Sheamus.
Sheamus, he said Sheamus.
Yeah.
Well,
What, fella?
No, not what?
I
Sheamus.
can understand why you are going with the WWE
No.
route, but I'm actually going to go for the
Right.
T&A route at the
I'll
moment.
change it. I change it. The most overrated wrestler in
Orton isn't God.
anything at the moment has to be 911 Nanny. There you go.
9911 David.
9911 David Otunga. There
I'm
you go.
going to go down the T&A route and go for someone who's been put in the BFG series this year.
Go on.
Robbie E.
Oh.
Now I want to ask you to chat room, because I'm glad you've come up with that. Right. Everybody says Robbie E is a Zack Ryder ripoff, but I think Robbie E started his gimmick before Zack Ryder started his. Who started first? I think it was Robbie E. And was it Robbie E or Zack was first? I think it was Robbie E that was doing the gimmick first, and Zack has copied it. And people are going, oh, he's just a Zack Ryder wannabe. But no, I think Robbie was first. So I think, yeah, and then you had Cookie. I mean, leading Cookie. I mean, what? One of the famous females of TNA that never got the they get rid of Cookie, and he ends up with Britt Teaster himself.
Yeah.
Uh,
Don't get me wrong, I liked Cookie when she was on the independent circuit, but whenever she moved to TNA and got in that role, it was just utter crap. When she was known as Becky Bayless, fair enough, she did alright, but...
I just think, I mean, you look at some of the overrated wrestlers and stuff, and you think, it's not their fault, they just played up to it. I mean, everybody's Randy Orton by a mile. I think, right, you've gone from overrated, underrated. Here's one for you guys, the underrated wrestler in the American scene.
Dolph Ziggler. He just doesn't get a fair chance.
Yeah. Yeah. Tyson Kidd. What?
Good shout. He's
So Tyson Kidd. Michael McGillicuddy. Ah. You've got them, Ziggler. The thing is with... We've said about Ziggler for months though. Ziggler's got it. He's got that. When you come out and the crowd are chanting your name, we want Ziggler, and he was in the title picture. Even if it was just for a week, put the belt on Ziggler, just for 1 week. The guy has got everything. He's got the look. He's got the lot. And I said it last night, and I'm going to say it again. If Ric Flair goes back to WWE, give him Ziggler. Put Flair as Ziggler's manager. That would be awesome as they were.
Well, you went with the present, Dino. I'm actually going to go back a little further and go to the past for the underrated, because there's someone I know who got so many decent pushes, but he never really got a major championship reign.
Go on.
And that's William Regal.
To be fair though, that was mostly in his own hands. Why
Yeah.
he did get the pushes. They did make the right noises, but he just had too many demons off camera to cause him to not have a big title run. In my own opinion, and after reading his books and stuff, he admitted a lot of it himself.
Listen here, Sunshine. you awesome pillock. William Regal saying the word pillock and all this, you just had to love the guy for saying pillock. I mean, listen here, Sunshine.
What about besmirching? Get him besmirching and toe rag.
Oh,
I will say this. Before CM Punk did his big shoot promo a few months back, William Regal was responsible for my favourite promo in WWE.
When would he do this?
The Hulkamania one.
I can't remember it. My mind's gone.
He had all the merchandise and stuff around him and was talking trash about it. It was building up to a match between him and Hogan.
Oh, that.
I've got to admit, I don't remember that one.
Maybe someone in the chat room can find it.
Let's hope so, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's find link, guys. Throw it on.
Is the search.
Yeah, do it. 20 or more years for Regal. No. There you go. Whip your candy ass. What's this? Oh. Yeah. William Regal berates Hulkamania. There it is. There we go. That's that done. Anyway, Brendan. So, you haven't been anything busy this weekend, or are you just chilling out now for the rest of the weekend?
At the moment, I'm probably just gonna be chilling out, but just have to wait and see how it goes.
Okay, my man. Well, thanks everything for what you're doing, mate, and we'll speak to you again soon in your role as Ulster Wrestling correspondent.
Not a problem. I'll be keeping an eye out for most of the matches. They're not being revealed just yet.
Okay, thank you. Right, mate. Take care of yourself, mate. All right.
I'm staying in for the rest of the show.
Bye-bye.
No. Cheers, Brendy.
Oh, yeah. All right. Steve Hamilton has just a message, and it's been a great. We started last night with 512 likes. We're now at 536. Crazy. Absolute thank you so much for everyone that's doing this. We've got new listeners. We've got old listeners back. We've just got to keep these now.
3 hours to go.
Oh, 3 hours, right.
Okay.
eBay. Let's do it. eBay. I know this is going crazy now.
I don't think it's changed.
I think it has. Yeah, it has. We've got
again.
Yeah, we've got 2 hours. We've just got under 2 hours left on the eBay. On the eBay auctions, right? Sean Davis. Yeah, I'll just give you numbers. Sean Davis signed mitts, £15. GPW box set DVDs, £16. Southside Wrestling first anniversary DVD, £10.50. WWE, WWF wrestling cards, £46. Southside Wrestling t-shirt, £10. Future Pro Wrestling t-shirt and Future Mania DVD, £20. Be the presenter of British Wrestling Radio for one night, £37.36p. EBW 2 show DVDs, training top, and a family ticket to the show, £10. CD is still 5 with no bids. 30-minute pipe bomb, £10 bid.
The CD has got a bid.
Are you sure? It says on mine, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, no, let's have a look. Yeah, £5.
Danny
There we
says
go.
she bid on him.
Yeah, there we go. Right. Hold on a minute. Right, let me go back. Let me do this. See this. Right. Yeah, we did it. Yeah, got a bid. Yeah. 30-minute pipe bomb, 1 bid, £10. And the VIP tickets for 7 promotions, £36.
And the Blu-rays.
And I'm just looking now. £85.
Nice.
And
Battle.
yeah, and then we just got the PayPal as well. Just looking. Oh, I've got a bleeding sign in again. Jesus, God help me. We have got £90. We've just had a bid for. We've just had a donation from Tommy Flynn. So we've got £90 in the PayPal account at this moment.
390.86.
Oh God, 398. That's not 400. That's not 400.
Why?
Not yet.
Oh dear. I'm not doing it. Not doing it.
Yeah.
Excuse me one moment. The bleeding TV in my house is playing to itself, and it's got Edward Scissorhands on. And if you think I'm bleeding listening to that garbage, you got another thing coming.
There's nothing wrong with Edward Scissorhands.
There's nothing right with it.
You went that high pitch then. I couldn't understand the words you said, Nixie.
There's nothing wrong with Edward Scissorhands. I can go higher pitch than that if I have to.
Don't, for the sake of dogs everywhere, don't do it.
Oi, you hurting me here, is he? Give on.
See, I told you I could go high pitched if I needed to.
Yeah.
Alright, Dino, going in for the last 3 hours. What do you want to talk about?
We'll go back to that 6 month review of this scene. I mean, the WWE scene of the last 6 months. What do you reckon?
It's been fairly stale, personally. The only thing that was of interest was Brock's return. They haven't done a great deal, well, with the exception of Punk and Bryan, they haven't done a massive deal to freshen a lot up. You've got Ryberg in, you've got Lord Tetris who's on the scene now, and they're just not going anywhere. So again, personal opinion, it's been a little bit stale.
I totally agree. I can't think of anything else to think. It's like they've, I mean, WrestleMania.
Underwhelming.
WrestleMania to me was I think when you gave more airtime to Brodus Clay and his Dancing Mamas than you did to the World Heavyweight title match, that's booking has just gone crazy. And I think the only thing that everybody remembers from WrestleMania, funny wise, is the shit stain from from the woman and that. But she had her ribs broke because I was watching it with Smarty and Mudge in our room because we did the day that day. And next thing I know is it just went mental. Check my PayPal. Hold on, here we go again. Baby, don't blow it.
Were you in BWR that night?
£92.
Someone submitted £2.
Yep.
392.86.
Awesome. You worried, Dino?
I am now.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, it says £92 we just had, and it's crazy. It's absolutely mental. Baby, don't blow it.
Don't blow it.
Shush. I can't believe I'm singing that.
Don't put your good advice to shame.
I'll put something to bleeding shame in a minute. Check eBay cards. Oh God. Oh God, check the eBay cards. Right. Oh my God. The wrestling cards are now £82.
Damn.
What?
The wrestling cards. the wrestling cards are £82.
Do you want to do the maths on that one, Nixie?
Well, I've only got
Right.
oh shit, I've got 82.
Right.
Right, I'm gonna have to start again, okay?
Right, 92 in PayPal.
Right, okay.
85 for the DVDs.
92, add 85, add 15, add 16, add...
£10.50.
Add how much was it?
82. Add 10.
10.
Add 20.
Yeah.
Add £37.36.
Add.
Another 10.
Yeah.
Another 5.
Yeah.
Another 10.
Yeah.
And another 36.
428.86.
Oh shit.
Excellent.
I'm just gonna message on Facebook. We've got £428.
Feel like Mr. Burns sitting there going, excellent.
It's 428 pounds so far. A massive.
We have got him now, Danny. We really, really have.
Oh God. It's the home straight. Oh dear. Oh yeah, the Barry who came on earlier, he's got his if you missed it, check out his 25th tomorrow at 5 o'clock in the afternoon. Wham Bam Body Slam is on 103.2 Preston FM. Check it out on www.yourprescap.org.uk. There you go, and you can check out our friend that's going to the show, and he's going, and it's all going. Oh dear. It's getting really, really close now, and Stephen Fliss put it on, and oh my God.
2 hours, 50 minutes.
Oh dear, I'm not done yet. I know it's not done yet. Jesus, I know. I just put it on there. It's absolutely amazing what's gone off, what we've done in 24 hours. We were not done it 24, it's 22. So, yeah, it's in 21 hours, because we've got 3, just got a bit. He's back. Oh dear. How much more do we need to make me sing Beauty School Dropout?
Well, I'm 428. So
He's all in.
400 and so another 71.14.
Oh.
71.14. 72, yeah, but 71.14 to be exact.
Fair enough.
I'm just looking at all the auctions now, and we've got 1 hour, we've got 2 hours left on the auctions. This is it now. At 10:10, all the auctions will be gone. Oh, dear me. This is absolutely getting... When we looked at it during the night and we had nothing, and we thought we'd done it, but now it's getting to a stage where everything that's happened over the last 24 hours has really been a case of... yeah, it is really. I'm not going to do it yet, but I've got a lot of people I'm going to thank later on. Just listen, because there's a lot of people, really lots of people. Oh dear.
Well, we'll worry about that in a few hours' time.
Yeah, I think, yeah. I mean, we're doing the 6 months. What was your take on the 6 months with the WWE? Nick says, sorry, we're getting mixed up here.
I agree. I don't really think it's moved anywhere. It's just kind of been a bet stationary. It's not done much at all, really. Apart from demean the WWE title as an entity, which Joe and I talked about while you were having a shower.
Yeah, I heard that. Yeah, that was awesome. And I just think when it's like you said though, I mean, when you've got the world heavyweight title, one of the top belts. I think we said this. I think I said this when I came on the pipe bomb in March, and we said when you put the belt, we heard that the rumor at the time was the WWE belt was going to be the first match on WrestleMania card, and we said, how could you put the pinnacle belt of your company on first? And was like, no way, you can't do it. But if we came out with the world heavyweight title, and then all of a sudden, 18 seconds later, boom, it was gone. It was the biggest travesty ever, because it seemed as though they wanted to screw Sheamus and Daniel for the second year running, because they left them off the card the year before, and then do them over again. But then they still had an awesome match at the next pay-per-view after that. They had a cracking I think it was a 2 out of 3 falls, weren't it? They had on Extreme Rules, I think it was. Yeah, it was Extreme Rules. So they had that game. But if the only thing that anyone's going to remember for the last 6 months with WWE is the return of Lesnar, they're in trouble. Somebody somewhere has got to say, we need to freshen up on ideas. We need to do it. I've got no against the writers, but they really, really need to step up the game again.
It is very stale, isn't it?
It's just, I mean, when everybody knows it now, when you know a Divas match and their entrance takes longer than the match, you got problems.
Yeah, you're in big trouble.
And, it's got some crazy. Now, our favourite subject, total non-stop action.
Again, the last 2 pay-per-views were brilliant. There was a lot of good stuff on there. A lot of good stuff. The last 6 months has seen an amazing rise of Austin Aries, who is arguably becoming their version of CM Punk. He's going to be the main man. But they're very lucky in the sense that they've got James Storm and Robert Roode, who can have a hell of a rivalry for the main title.
Well, the rumour has it that they're going to have having James Storm and Robert Roode battle again at Bound for Glory.
Excellent.
So that gives away who wins the Bound for Glory series, doesn't it?
Just a little.
No need to have it. We all know that. Everybody knows that James Storm's going to take on Bobby Roode at Bound for Glory anyway. I think the people that's left TNA, when you look at it, and the people that they've got on the roster, but we've not seen for months, and one name comes straight to mind, Doug Williams.
Magnus.
Well, Magnus had that
with an
run.
exception.
Yeah, he had that run with the belts. And then you've got Rob Terry. Excuse me. Rob Terry had that. He's tried every gimmick in the sun. We've gone from Immortal to Robbie
Dean.
Yeah.
90 quid.
Oh, shit. No. That's another tenner in it. No, 8 quid more.
8 quid, yeah. 436.86.
Oh.
Still close there. Go on, carry on what you were saying.
And it's just a case of, I think when they came over and did the Impact shows over here, I think it woken up TNA with their eyes and just went, even the wrestlers said, have you seen how many people are out there? This is madness. This is crazy. Oh, another tenner. Smarty's just donated another tenner.
And the presenter's gone up to 40.
Oh, God. Yeah, that's yeah, well,
Let's just remember the end goal, who it's for, regardless of the penalty that you've imposed.
You are helping a 10-year-old boy.
Yeah.
If we've done £500, I'm over the moon. I don't care about anything else. I will gladly sing Beauty School Dropout. I don't care. I said that from the start, but this is amazing to think that the British wrestling scene has took this to their hearts. And we're getting £500 for Callum.
Yeah.
That's how much it means to me. And it's going to be amazing for Callum. It's amazing for everyone. And I don't care. we're giving him some money towards America. It may not be the whole fare, but he's going to be closer than he was 24 hours ago.
Exactly.
That's the way we've got to think about this.
And we've all done this in 24 hours.
Yeah.
Well, just under.
Yeah.
About 450 with a few pence.
Jesus God, look at that. £450 in 21 hours. You can never write these things. Winter's Lair has just said it best. Anything for the kid. Every kid deserves a future. And
agreed.
And when you see Callum, and we've put the photos on eBay, there's a photo of Callum with the pipe bomb. There's photos of Callum with Steve, one of the guys. There's ones with all the other people. I think Callum's got his photographs nearly on every auction.
So it should be.
That's what I tried to do. I tried to get Callum on every photo of the auction. I think the only one he's not on is the wrestling cards and the auction for the British Wrestling Radio. But yawning again. Oh dear. But it's like it's just amazing to think that all this has happened in one day.
And just to blow the trumpet a little bit, this is down to you doing this as well, so don't ever take away what you've done for Callum, because this has all been done and organised through you.
Yeah.
So once this is all done, you yourself deserve a huge pat on the back, and any praise you get won't be enough for what you've done for that little fella.
Nah. It's a lot of people that's helped.
No, it's all you. You're the one who's going to get all the kudos and the credit. You're taking none of it.
And you'll deserve it from what you've done, so don't forget you've played a huge part in this, as well as we all have, all of us have. But it's all instigated through you.
Yeah, without you, we wouldn't have done this. Nobody, we wouldn't have done this.
I think we even broke Andy Roberts at some point. Can't believe it.
That's it. He understands the goal of what we're trying to achieve here.
I think it was a case of when Callum's dad came on, he was like, "Oh, what have I done here? Hold on a sec. They actually are doing something for charity."
Yeah.
And before we go, I'm on about the chat room in our place now, but there is 26 people in the Justin.tv chat room who have been there as well. And I'm going to thank every single one of you guys in there as well. Don't think I'm forgetting about you as well. You've been there as much as anyone, and even though you're not in our chat room, you've been there as well, supporting us and everything like that. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. We're not over yet. We're going till 11 o'clock. We've still got 2 hours. We've got 2 hours, 40 minutes to go. That's 160 minutes. That's the length of time it takes England to score a goal. But there we go.
Or get knocked out to make the tournament.
Oh, yeah, well, that long. It's I've got involved with my cricket team because I should have been playing cricket this weekend, but I said, no, I'm doing this. It's 2 hours. We're going. I'm just in TV, guys. Thank you. To the people in the chat room, thank you. Do you know the one thing I'm so proud of? Skype's not let me down once.
Jinxing yourself.
I'm going to love my mate because he's lent me this laptop, and I think if I hadn't had this laptop, it's been absolutely superb. Trying to learn how to use Windows 7 in 24 hours has been the biggest achievement of my life. And
not that hard.
When you're used to Windows XP and you're not computer literate, it's hard. Especially when you've got to use stereo mix. It's bloody hard. Oh, dear. I've got to give him back on Monday, but I love him to bits.
Fair play. Well, let's go on with what Dead Dave said. Back to TNA. Let's keep talking. Bit of time left yet. What's
the thoughts on the gut check and open fight night?
As a concept, very good, but it's just how you put it into action, I think.
And somebody says the best thing about gut check is Joey Ryan. All I can say is watch Challenge tomorrow for something that happened on live TV in the Impact Zone. You will not believe what happens. That's the porn guy, yeah. Oh, that is. Oh, it was awesome to see that. Oh.
Awesome. Well, there's something else to watch TNA Impact for.
Sharon's just put a message on Facebook, and I'm sorry guys, but Sharon's just put a message on. She's just said, once again, the British wrestling community have pulled together to raise money for Callum. Cannot thank Dean and everyone who has took part, donated, and listening to the 24-hour British Wrestling radio broadcast. You are amazing, and we are so grateful to every single one of you.
That's brilliant. Well, we're not done yet, so we won't worry about that now, but it's lovely to see that.
It's great. It's exploding.
It is.
It's getting
good. Good.
I'm all over the place. I'm really, really all over the place.
Come on, sort yourself out, fella.
Yeah. I'll be alright.
You will.
Here we go. Hold on. Come on. Relentless drink, getting sugar-free. Whatever you do, do not buy sugar-free Relentless. It is fucking rank.
I imagine your insides are going to be in bits tomorrow.
Oh God, I'm going to be. I'll be fine. I've had worse. I've had Lucozade Sport. Never mind this crap. Jesus, I've even had Isotar in my body for once. Shit that.
Ooh.
The worries of 1990s fitness freaks.
Jesus.
Oh dear. But anyway, get back to this gut check. Yeah, tomorrow night Impact, watch it. It's just worth it, just for the gut check result. What happens? We'll just watch it. That's all I'm going to say. It's brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Live TV, it was superb. If you've seen it already, don't spoil it. But an absolute belter of a segment. Yeah. No, not seen it yet in the UK. It's on tomorrow night. 9 o'clock, Challenge TV, channel 125 on Sky Plus. Anyway, the gut check. First guy they did, we think they did it right, but watch it on YouTube. And I think good idea, open fight night, but I think somebody forgot to tell Hulk Hogan what he said. When he said that the TV title will be defended every single week.
Yeah, he kind of missed that memo, didn't he?
Yeah, because I hadn't seen Devon for the last few weeks.
Oh dear. But then again, he's probably tired from carrying Gareth Bischoff.
Oh yeah, definitely. Oh, excuse me, I've got...
We're only allowed to get away with that this week.
Oh, excuse me. Oh, God, Benny, I'm sorry about that. I think TNA is really, when you have storylines like they've had with Dixie and AJ and stuff, they're trying to get there, but they always...
they always seem to drop the ball at the last minute.
Yeah.
They always seem to get something good, great concept, great idea, and then they let it fall on its ass.
Mm. They have a great pay-per-view like Slammiversary, and they think, oh, wicked, they've done something great.
Yeah.
And then it's like that. I mean, 2 weeks ago, they had the tag team titles, which was one of the best matches of the year. Easily. Yes. So what they've done? They're having a rematch this week on Impact. Because they think, well, they've done that on a Slam, we'll give them it on free TV.
Yeah.
Absolutely crazy.
Which is all right in concept saying, well, let's give them quality matches for free. We'll take it somewhere.
Yeah. It's just amazing the thing that's happening, but we're just
I kind of agree with what Winters just said then. Get rid of the soap opera and stick with the great wrestling. But at the same time, I think the soap opera side of it can add so much to it if it's done properly. I think it really can. I enjoy the promo side of it and the drama side of it if it's done right.
Yes, check my Facebook. What for? I mean, you say check Facebook. There's a lot of bleeding things happening on Facebook. what's going off in here. I think it's just to think that T-Bone message. Oh no. Yeah, no. We just think that TNA they've got this open fight night and they've got this gut check thing. Yeah, okay, it's showing us wrestlers that should be there. But how about instead of employing wrestlers that they think deserves a chance, let's show the wrestlers who know you can do it and can have the bets. We can have and you've got people in the back like Doug Williams and all these other guys that are not getting TV time and everything, who know they can do a good match. Doug Williams is an X Division champion, for God's sake. TNA Tag Team champion. What has Doug Williams done that's so wrong that we can't get him on TV now?
It doesn't fit into Hogan's plan or vision, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Probably not.
Yeah. It just seems strange. I mean, they got rid of Russo, fetched Bruce Pritchard in.
Yeah.
And what does Bruce Pritchard bring to it apart from going, I love you, that one?
Yeah. But the needle still hasn't moved.
Yeah. It just seems crazy that you get these guys in who say, oh yeah, well, he always worked for WWE. Oh, he must be good, so he worked for WWE. Yeah, get him over to here. We'll have him over in our place. Screw WWE. If they've been sacked from WWE, it means they're shit.
Yeah, they're second rate. They're not good enough for WWE.
Get them off WWE and get your own guys in who don't work for WWE, who know what they're doing, and get TNA back to what it used to be. Wicked wrestling every single week. They were killing the WWE with wrestling.
I agree. With the former WWE guys, they're just going to recycle the ideas that Vince didn't like.
Yeah.
All that's going to do is the ideas that weren't good enough for WWE, they're going to use them in TNA. So it's pretty much just a second-hand WWE, not its own stand-up product.
He is, but he's busy at the moment.
Hold on, I've got to go. Somebody's on the phone. I'll be back in a few minutes.
Yeah. Again, I don't know what you guys think.
I've got my brother on the phone.
Yeah. Well, I don't know what you guys think in the chat room. If the guys who go from WWE to TNA, from production, booking, writing and stuff, do you see them taking ideas that wouldn't work in WWE, sticking them in TNA, going, well, they'll give it a chance here, but then that's what is causing TNA to fall flat on its face? I agree, Winters. TNA has better talent, but has let better talent leave. Jay Lethal, one of my favourite independent wrestlers, was on the books at TNA for years and years and years, and then they let him go right where they needed him. So
I think TNA as well, they shouldn't keep concentrating on past talent. I've said it before. They should be concentrating and pushing harder the talent that they've made.
Yeah.
You know, the likes of the people that have come up that we didn't know. But then, in saying that, there's people like Anderson who got kicked out of WWE for no reason other than Randy Orton and his ignorance. And they've proved themselves in another company. So those guys, but then it's the people like RVD and to a point Jeff Hardy that just aren't needed there. They are just not, you know, I don't think they are. I think they're not wasting space. They have the uses, but they're just names and they're just excuses. It's like the Gail Kim thing from a couple of weeks ago. It's just TNA going, look what we've got. It was like that when they had Gail Kim, and that used to really grating on me, so I'm glad she's not champion anymore. But it's a similar thing, and I don't think they necessarily need them.
Yeah, that's it. It's kind of like one-upsmanship. Well, we've got here, we've got this, we've got that. Instead of them concentrating on their own product, on their own thing, they're worrying too much about what the other people are doing.
Yeah, it's like going, oh look at us WWE. We've got Ric Flair. Look what we've got. All right, that's all fallen through the arse, but you know, it's that kind of thing that I just don't think they need to do. They need to drop Brooke Hogan is what they need to do, SWE. I bet she has got a big pay packet.
I bet, and again, she's not bringing anything.
No, she doesn't know anything. I said it earlier, I would do a better job managing the knockouts than she would. I think Eric Young would do a better job of managing the knockouts than she would.
Yeah, I agree totally.
I think Brooke Hogan is the reason TNA is suing Scott Steiner, because he attacked Brooke in a lot of the tweets that he finished up with, and I think she's one of the reasons why they're suing Steiner now, because he's really attacked Brooke in a big way.
All right, upset daddy.
Yeah.
But she shouldn't be there. She doesn't belong there.
Oh, I know that.
She doesn't.
I mean,
go on.
I'm sorry, but what can she tell Mickie James about wrestling? What can she tell Tara about wrestling? It's stupid. I mean, the fact that she's doing all this, and she's like, oh yeah, she goes, oh yeah, I'm not going to be a daddy's girl. I'm going to do it my own way. What way do you know? All you know is to go on a failed reality TV show, fail as a singer, fail at anything. All you have to do is flutter your eyelids and, oh God, I'm there, all that. It's stupid. She's absolutely, how the heck, because she's got the name Hogan, it's like, oh, she must know something about wrestling. Jesus Christ. It's just absolutely the stupidest idea I've ever seen with Dixie Carter in my life. It just proves that Dixie Carter, as much as she's done for TNA, doesn't know shit about a wrestling business.
Yeah, she still doesn't get it.
No.
How
did Dixie get involved with TNA to start off with anyway?
Dixie's family owned Panda Energy, I think it is.
Yeah, the Salinas family, isn't it?
Yeah. And they are the ones that put the money into TNA. And there's got to be a case now. And Dixie's now, and Panda Energy are now stopping with all these cutbacks they've had. It's why they've don't go on the road as much as they used to with the pay-per-views. It's because they're doing cutbacks, and Panda are now wanting a return on all them investments, really.
Yeah.
Yes, all the investments, yeah. Kirsty just put a crack in about Panda Pop, those cheap drinks you had in the kid in the 80s. No, Panda Energy drinks. No, not Panda
Pop. Remember Panda Cola?
Oh, that
Panda
was
lemonade
rank.
in them little bottles I'd have been coming home from
They
school.
were rank. It was like drinking. Oh, it was like
Roller Cola.
Paint stripper.
I agree with what Windsor just said. Hogan making twice the whole roster. I imagine. I bet it's something ridiculous like a third of their weekly budget goes on Hogan.
I think when you look at the people when Hogan came in and who came in with him, and you knew something was wrong that first night when you saw the Nasty Boys.
Oh, yeah.
What in the wildest dreams would the Nasty Boys bring to TNA?
On a personal note, when they came out with a four-sided ring, that was one concern to me.
Oh, do you remember the reaction of the crowd that night?
He wants six.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it said, if you keep chanting that, you will not have a pay-per-view. And it seems like they've always had a fiasco with the TV when it came to changing channels. I mean, TNA has gone through so many channels since it's been over in Britain. I mean, you had the wrestling channel.
Yeah.
It then went to Bravo 2. Then it went over to Bravo. Then it went to BT Vision for a month. And then it ended up on Extreme Sports, which some brain-dead person decided to cut it short by an hour and a half one night.
Yeah.
And then it's gone over now to Challenge. I mean, where's it going to go next? If this WWE network that they've postponed again goes through, I'm predicting that if WWE Network wants to be over here as well as in America and pull all their TV programs off all the other channels, I think it's going to be a case of they will pull back and pull out, and then Sky will try and buy TNA and say, look, we don't need WWE, we've got TNA coming in.
I think that's exactly what will happen, but then it's down to TNA to produce them.
Yeah.
Because I imagine Sky, because TNA haven't got the pull and power of WWE, Sky will demand a lot from TNA, and if they don't deliver, it will be short-lived.
Yeah, but they'll just say, look, we need wrestling on Sky Sports, and they'll buy T. Or, worst case scenario is, when we saw that TNA was moving over to the Sky packages from away from Bravo, I remember somebody saying there was a rumor that Vince was going to pay a ton of money to keep TNA off the screens. and he was going to pay him loads of money, Sky, just to keep TNA off, but they couldn't because they got a 2-year contract.
Yeah.
They just signed with, I mean, they should just re-sign with Challenge. You know, we got Rainbow. And so, but it's just one of them things. I mean, it's absolutely crazy.
It is.
TNA
TNA can do so much. It can be so much bigger and better and do things right. And I think we want it to because we want viable competition for WWE. Because if TNA provides to be good enough competition to WWE and they've got to up their game, it's a win-win situation for us as the fans because WWE will only get better if it's got viable competition.
Yeah, it's exactly. I mean, TNA 2004 to 2007 was wicked. They had the 6 sides. They had the World Elite. You had the Main Event Mafia. They had storylines that you wanted to watch.
And the X Division was
X Division was firing, and you had all these things happening, and then all of a sudden dropped it like a stone. And I think the worst thing was they said, "Oh, Kevin Nash and Booker T are coming back this week," and they ended up in the Royal Rumble, and it was like, hold on a minute, but who's the big returns? And all it was Fortune turning face. And that did it for me. I thought, what the heck's going on?
Ball dropped.
But I think everybody remembers the biggest ball drop of TNA life, Jeff Hardy at Victory Road.
I've never been proud of the Sting than then when he kept hold of him in that pin and would not let him kick out. Because he knew. Yeah. He knew.
Yeah. And it was like saying, and when he's walking out and you heard a guy saying, that is bullshit, and Sting shouted, I totally agree.
Yeah.
You knew straight away. It was like, oh my God, what are we doing? What are you doing? But it was absolutely crazy. But, oh dear. Oh.
You know what I always said about TNA? I want it to be everything WWE isn't.
Yeah.
I want it to be an alternative, not a competition. I don't want it to be, I always, in a way, WCW was a competition, if it was a competition, but it was almost a replica of something WWE were. Yeah. I don't want TNA to do that, and by bringing the 4 sides, it made them too similar to WWE.
Yeah.
I think that's a problem for me.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm awake. Yeah, I mean, exactly what we've just been saying about it. I mean, the last 6 months of TNA, it seems they might have just turned the corner with the last couple of impacts. Everybody's been raving about it. It was a great show this week. If you get a chance to see it, watch it. If you got it on YouTube, just watch it on YouTube. If you can't wait till tomorrow night, check it out. And then we'll see what happens. But over the last 6 months, wrestling as a whole in the United States, it's not been the best place in the world at the moment.
So I think the last 6 months for TNA, not so great. The last 2 months of TNA have been promising.
Yeah.
Very promising.
Mm. Yeah, it's, I think we're going to get to a situation where we don't know what's going to happen in the next 6 months, but this week they're announcing that Bound for Glory is going to be held in a city that TNA have never been to before. So who knows where that's going to end up?
We'd love it if it was London.
Yeah.
We can't see it.
I think it might be New York.
They probably will look to give something back to the fans like that because the UK following and the UK base is pretty big for them.
Yeah. If
they do better than WWE.
If they did it in a football stadium, they'd fill it. I mean, if they did it in somewhere like the Emirates or White Hart Lane or somewhere like that, I mean, they might even try and get it in the Olympic Stadium because in October it's all done and dusted, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, good call. Hammersmith Ballroom. Yeah. Or
yeah, they
like
built Wembley.
Hammerstein Ballroom, that's it. Yeah. Wembley Arena, yeah, 12,500. But imagine it. I mean, that would be the challenge for TNA. If they said, can we have the Wembley Stadium for one night? That's 60, 80,000 seats. Let's see what they could do with it. If they could outsell, if they could get 80,000 people for Bound for Glory, that would be the biggest kick in the teeth to WWE ever. And surely then Dixie would say, why should we stay in America when we can do this in the UK? We sold more tickets in the UK than we have all year in the United States. It's just stupid. But I think TNA's now definitely outgrowing the Impact Zone. It just gets to a bit now where they're just getting now to the Impact, that thing with the Impact Zone, and they've really, really, really got to get out. They have some great shows when they're out of it. The atmosphere looks great, but you've got to get out of that Impact Zone. It really, really is now totally dated. I think it's got to the WCW stage where they did that Disney Studios, and they've got to get out now. And unless they do, I think they'll always be like 1.2 or something like that. They need to get out and do more. And with the live TV. Yeah, we said about Argentina ages ago. But yeah, what if they started the UK promotion? It's all right saying if they want to come over here. But the fact is, yeah, I mean, Curtis said it. Biggest crowd in America, 6,500 for Slammiversary. Last tour, Nottingham 4,500, Manchester 5, London 10,000. Says it all.
What date is Bound for Glory this year?
Oh, it's October. It's not the 10-10-10, I remember that.
No.
So it might be 12-10, something like that, but...
Right, well, it won't be there. It won't be at Wembley Stadium.
No. Well,
I
you
can
won't,
tell you that
no.
because England versus San Marino are that day.
Well, it won't be... No, they'll never do Wembley Stadium because Wembley Stadium's too big and it'll cost them too much money.
This is true.
And
the stadium would be perfect for the seating and whatnot. Maybe the Emirates might even be too big, you know.
Yeah, good point. I think somewhere like White Hart Lane or West Ham or somewhere like that. I mean, who's got a decent size. Yeah, they could do it. I mean, it just seems like they might do it. Yeah. So, but who knows? Who knows? Oh, yeah. Oh, God, nearly
Come
dead.
on, shape up.
What do you mean, shape up? It's 22 hours bleeding in. I'm going to do it. I am doing it. We're
exactly.
getting there.
Anthem's got,
Go Cowboys. Shut up, Winters. Shut up, bleeding Cowboys. There is only one team in the bleeding pitch in American football, and it ain't the bleeding Cowboys. What would you do if it was in Bramall Lane? I would burn that fucking ground to the bleeding down, mate. I would not even dare. I wouldn't piss on Bramall Lane if it was on fire, and that is the truth. Bramall Lane, they're desperate for money. They would have anything at their place at the moment, and if you're a United fan and listening to this, you will. The city is ours. The city is ours, bitches. Get it right. You're not bleeding, getting me with bleeding the bin. Oh, I'd say PG. Stay PG, Dino. Oh dear. Yeah, up the Owls. Yeah, do you know who's an Owls fan, Nixie? Chris Travis, Sheffield Wednesday fan. Oh yeah.
I knew that was coming. Well, looking at Wembley Arena, I know we're probably wishfully thinking, but there's nothing going on. October the 8th is Nickelback. October the 20th is Kelly Clarkson. You've got all that time in between where it looks like it's not being used.
Well, it won't be Wembley. It won't be Wembley because if they're doing Bound for Glory, they'll need at least 20,000 people to show they could do it. And that's the way it's going to be. So that's the way it'll always be.
Yeah, I think it'd be asking a bit too much to hold it in a stadium of Wembley's size. It would only really be WWE and one of their big pay-per-views that would fill that out. Personal opinion, could be horribly wrong.
Yeah.
The SWA nearly got through 24 hours without a Chris Travis. Oh yeah.
No, he did one.
No. Andrew Hogg did as well because he mentioned Chris Travis and he went Sheffield Wednesday fan. Oh yeah, he did it as well. So it's not just me that does it. We're doing it great. What can I say? I really thought when we started this last night, it would get to 2 o'clock in the morning and I would have nobody in the chat room and I'd nobody know, and I was thinking, how am I going to do this? And how am I gonna keep this going until 6, 7 o'clock in the morning? And then G-Man came on and talked forever. And then we had Stephen Flood who came on at 4. We had the biggest spam ever of attacks, so we made everybody think we got rid of them. And then 5 o'clock past 5, my highlight happened. 6, we just started it was getting better, and then Nixie came back in, and everybody started waking up. And it just came to a stage where everybody started ringing in, and we finally, G-Man's ringing more times than I've seen people ever done before. It's just really, really taken on, and it's just taken on a lease of life of its own. This morning at 7 o'clock, we had about £86 raised. Now, we've nearly got 500. It's absolutely amazing. Thank you very much from the bottom of my heart to every single person that's donated, listened, just thought about it, chatted, put us on Facebook, put us on Twitter, RT'd us, listened. It doesn't matter who it is, but we are just... how much are we at now? Let's have a look. 50 quid away from I've got to sing Beauty School Dropout.
Woohoo!
And no bleeding makeup, you can bollocks.
Makeup's another 100, yeah?
You heard that?
Yeah.
I heard that.
Oh, bullshit.
Well done, Linz.
Oh, well done, Lindsay, you big mouth.
Oh, yeah.
You big mouth.
We stick together. You should know that by now.
I don't do it.
You know what? If we ever got together, we could so make you squirm.
Bleeding won't.
She's knitting.
We're
Mm.
making you squirm now when we're in 2 different parts of the country.
Yeah, I get
Quiet over there.
I get bullied all over the place, me. It's not fair.
You deserve it.
I don't.
Yeah, you do.
Oh, message from Rob, from Callum's dad, just for everybody. Dino, great show and effort. Can picture Joe holding you just up now. Thank you to the best wrestling community in the world. The time, money, hard work and love you have shown us is outstanding. A 24-hour show for my son. You are world class. Thank you very much.
Awesome.
Oh.
That's really nice of him. Good on him.
This
Again,
is mental. And
you should be proud of this, mate.
hey, I just had an idea. I was flagging about Felicis, and I was flagging, and we had, and then Steve just said, well, how about doing it this way? A week last Thursday, and he says, right, you need to do this. Get hold of him. Next thing you know, he messaged about 120 wrestlers, promoters, everybody he knew. He says, you've got people on your friends list. He bullied me to message all these people that I'm like, oh, okay, all right, yeah, all right, I'll do it. Got him on side and get him on going, and then I kept in contact with Sharon, and then he says, we'll get him on side, we'll keep going at him, we'll get him and get him and get him. And we have. And it's the way that it's all happened, it's just like Stephen Flood just did this all together, and I just followed his angle because he showed me he gave me the direction, let's put it that way. And then it just said to it, right. And then 5 hours sleep on Thursday, and even my wife's going, how are you going to do this? And I went, I don't know. I said, I'll see how it go. But it's happening. It's 5 to 9 at night. Sorry, 10 to 9 at night. And we're going. We've got 2 hours left. It's just an absolute amazing. 22 hours on air. It's and SWE's been with me every step of the way, and Callum's been in the chat room all the way, and I know he's been asleep, but I don't care. He's been there every bit. We've had spams, we've had trolls, we've had ex-fans, we've had people doing everything they can to stop us, but we've stood tall. The British Wrestling Radio audience and everybody is the best audience in the world for me. And to get two gents on from the other side of the world to ring me at 1 o'clock, 1 o'clock in the 1:30 in the morning, their time, to ring me was just amazing. And thank you to Winter's Lair for that, and to Seamus. And best of all, I've got to thank 3 people. I've got to thank Rob, and I've got to thank Sharon, but the most of all, we've got to thank Callum. Because if it wasn't for Callum, we wouldn't be here. We've done this for him. We're showing that we care. We're showing him that for every single thing we've done, it's been for him. This is just a small token. We've done something that's astronomical to us. And well, Christ knows what's going to happen next. If somebody just said to me, do it again, would I do it again? Ask me in 2 weeks. And I'll probably say, yeah, let's go. I said, ask me again in 2 weeks, I'll probably go. But, Seamus, I'm never going to complain to you, my man. You've done amazing. There's Seamus, there's Asa, there's all these guys. You're still there. There's the Pipe Bomb guys. There's the Wrestleheads. There's Rob Maltman. There's all these people that's been in. You've bidded. You've done Danny. There's Andrew Hogg that did the Sheffield promotion. There's all these things. It's going to be, next 2 hours is going to be great because we don't know what's happening. There's 1 hour left of the eBay bids. That's the thing. We're going to get a final total by 10:15. That's what we're going. So we're going to do it again next week in your fucking dreams. I don't even
No.
No, you're kidding. Can I just have a week off? I might not even be a show next week.
That's all right.
But I don't know. I mean, you've done 24 hours of British Wrestling Radio. That's 2 hours, so we've done 11 shows tonight. We've done 11 shows in one go. So I'm off for 11 weeks now. Bye.
You won't do that.
No, I can't do that. I'd lose everybody. It's just where it goes. As likes have gone up from 512 to 536. It's great. It's crazy. I've just had somebody just asked to join the fund. Hello, God, Bennett, what? I don't know. Oh dear me, this is mental. Oh God, so many. Yeah, fair enough. 154 members of that one. Right, let's have a look at the other things. Nixie's just sent me a message, right? I've got to share this message.
I didn't want to say it publicly, but it's true.
She says, it might not be worth having a show next week. There won't be too much to talk about other than the aftermath of this.
There won't be. Quite honestly, it might be worth you having a week off. I don't want to not do a show.
No, I think next week I might do a short one. We're not doing a big long one. We'll just we'll do a short one, just having a bit of reflection and just saying, wow, we actually did this. And that's the thing. It won't sink in for me until I've actually done it. And yeah, I had last week off because I had all that thing. So
you couldn't talk.
Yeah, right. And I just think no, it didn't. No, it didn't. And so it's always. We've done this from start to finish. It's been amazing, and we're still going. It's still got 2 hours to go. eBay, let's have a check. The last time before it's an hour. Right, let's have a go.
Yeah, you did win a couple of times.
Did you call in? Yeah, you did. At least twice, 3 times.
It's my pay-per-view, buddy. Every pay-per-view, it's normally the two of us in here talking on our own.
No, everything's the same as before, apart from the presenter of British Wrestling Radio. That's gone up to £40. We've got 90 for the wrestling cards. Everything else is still the same, so it's been amazing what we got. If you're winning the bids, keep a tag because there's 1 hour, 15 minutes left, and then all the auctions have gone.
That's it. One-time only deals. When they're gone, they're gone.
Yeah, especially with this, it is one of them things. If you paid by PayPal, thank you very much for your kind donations. It's been amazing. we've got, let's have a look. We've got £92 altogether. We've got 92. We've got the 85 from the DVDs, and we've got all the eBay stuff. So we are now.
I'll go through it.
Oh, what, 100 on the cards now? You are joking.
I'll refresh. He's either stunned to silence. No. Oh, wait, no. Hasn't refreshed yet. No, it's still 90 apparently.
But still, even so, £90 is still amazing.
Yeah.
It is.
Again, let's just think of the end result, what we're going for here.
Yeah. Oh dear. Right. Now we open ourselves up. This is the bit where I don't know why I'm going to do this, but I think it's only right. We've been chatting away. We're doing it. Now it's your turn. Now your turn to ask us questions. Anything you wish to know about me. Oh, anything you want. Any questions? It could be a laugh. It could be funny. It could be serious. You just tell us. We should do it. It's going to be any show they want, Daniel, mate. It's not just the presenter of British Wrestling Radio for one night. It's going to be for any night they wish. Any night they wish, not just week. How did I first meet Callum? Very simply, Callum was doing a show and Chris Travis was organising it. And that's when I first heard about Callum. And I got in contact with Sharon and seen he wanted to come on the show. I didn't know exactly the full stories. I just, I would and see what happens. And then next thing I know, they were doing a show for Preston City Wrestling was doing a show for him. It was very simply, everybody was doing something for Callum except me. And I thought, what can I do? It's not a case of like, I was just going to sit on my backside and watch everybody else do something for this lad and me just go, oh, I wish I could do something. So I thought, right, screw it, I'm doing this. And that's when I said, we've got it done. And that's the amount we've got, £439.50. Ooh, dear. And will you come to Scotland for the show? If I can get money together, it will be an honour and a privilege to come to Scotland. I've never been to Scotland in my life, but I will come. I would come for this show, most definitely. Well, it's not that far off 450. Hey, Ross has just he's starting up his own radio station. He's starting up his own thing. And he's got an interview set up with Madman Manson. Joe, can we give him some advice here?
Think your questions through. In fact, no, don't think the questions through. Think the answers through.
Yeah.
This guy will throw you off.
Yeah. Be prepared for anything.
Very prepared.
Yeah. Expect the unexpected. Very sim. And I'm not joking. Yeah. Ross, do yourself a favour. I'll do yourself a favour. Go on YouTube. Type in 30-minute pipe bomb with Manson. And also go on BWR online because both interviews are there. The pipe bomb one and the BWR. Listen to them and then you've got an idea. That's the best thing to do on it. And then you do what you want. But he's up for anything. And if you're asking questions that you don't expect, you'll get some cracking answers because he didn't know about the stuff that we was asking stuff about the IWW for the thing. And saying about, well, you should take on Rennie Dupree because you beat him twice. And he was surprised the fact that I actually looked through his results on his webpage. Check his webpage out. That will give you the most information you've ever known. That's Mad Manson. Honestly, you'll have the best 20 minutes, 25 minutes of your life.
So do the man a favour and do make sure you do some research because it will tell in your interview by the answers you get from him, as Dino knows and as we know.
Yeah.
We done an interview with him the other week, which is a shame that the quality wasn't great because the interview itself was amazing. The answers that he gave, sheer class, same as the show he did with you. As soon as you mentioned Irish Whip, that's it. It was just like you got through another layer and he just gave wonderful answers.
I think he was so impressed. I think the fact that we said, what was it like doing with Sheamus and Wade Barrett and Drew?
True, yeah.
And he just went, right. And I said, yeah, because I've seen you doing tag teams with him, and I remember seeing the photographs of you four together. And he's hilarious. I always remember the first things he did when he rang. I said, hello, Mr. Manson, good evening, and he went, excuse my French, but what the fucking are you doing talking about wrestling, you fucking idiot? That was the first thing. And you better have a bleep machine if you're on a radio station.
Oh, hell yes.
He is an awesome. You do it, Ross. Ross said to me the other day, he just says, do I know any wrestlers that will give an interview? And I said, contact Steve H.D. Evans, get hold of Madman Manson, and you'll get a couple interviews there. He's got them. And now, next stage. It's why you start, mate. You keep going. I'll listen to your shows, mate. I can't wait now for this. It's going to be brilliant.
Hell yes.
Oh, dear. Oh, bleeding hell. Are you starting on your frigging turtles again?
No, he mentioned pizza.
Oh, God.
And since Stocko can't talk, I'm just like antagonising him, really.
That's not a very nice thing to do, Nick.
No, it's not, is it?
He'll antagonise. If you win that guest spot, he is going to antagonise me all the show if I even laugh the whole show.
You don't know that. You don't know that.
No, I don't, but then I know who else is bidding and I know what they're planning on, so, nah.
Oh. I know Rob Maltman's bidding. Because he wants to do it as well. Because he told me last night on his radio show, he gave us so much airtime last night. He said, oh, we got a target of £1,000. I went, have we? I thought, have we got a target for £1,000? But no, we hadn't. But Rob Maltman's a cracking guy. The voice of British wrestling. I said a comment on YouTube. I said a comment on Facebook, I think last week. And I said, give Rob Maltman a listen. I guarantee he will play Guns N' Roses. And the first song he played was Guns N' Roses. He straight away. And then everybody said, and he said, am I that predictable that everybody knows what I'm going to play? And me and LJ Heaven went, yes. And straight away, he always plays Bare Naked Ladies. Always. He plays Bare Naked Ladies. He plays Guns N' Roses. And he does it, everything. So, absolutely.
Does he play the new Slash album?
No.
Because that is amazing.
Oh, dear, you were bleeding Slash. I
like Slash.
Yeah, I'm a metal fan, but I've got my old stuff and Black Betty and all that garbage 70s and 80s and things. Yeah, but it's cool. It's cool and everything. So you have a great time, man, Ross, with the Madman Manson, and congratulations, mate. You do it. Judas Priest, yeah. And they're coming out with all these old stuff and everything, but we like it. We go for it. Oh God, are we going to change? Are we still doing it? Oh, 1 hour 55 minutes to go.
Not long.
Dear, 1 hour 55 minutes till I run in that bed and go, I want my pillow. I want my pillow.
I don't think you'll want to sleep straight after, you know, mate. I think you'll sit up for another hour or two, just letting it all sink in.
I might do, actually. I really do.
You should do, just to appreciate what you've done. Well, you know what? We'll talk about it more in an hour or so.
Oh, we've got a phone call. Hello, who's this? Good evening. Welcome to British Wrestling Radio.
Dino.
Yes, sir.
Here we are. You have 1 hour and approximately 50 to 55 minutes left.
Yes, I have.
And I'm at the show in Shepstead.
Yep, and we've got a total so far of £439.50.
Oh, just not enough for you to sing that not hopelessly devoted.
Beauty School Dropout.
Yeah.
Beauty School Dropout.
But we've still got an hour to go. We've really still got an hour to go. Yeah, we've still got an hour left. We've still got that 1 hour to go.
Indeed you have, yeah.
So, I think the total's been amazing. Facebook's exploded. Everybody's... Winter's Lair is doing an amazing job. He says, here we go. He's gonna pitch. He's definitely pitching the rest. What, mate? You've given so much. I've got to post these cards to Canada now.
You got a what from Canada?
Post the cards to Canada.
I've got a load of wrestling cards from the early 90s, all the early WWE stuff, WWF. And Winter's had his eye on it since the moment I put these on in Winter said, they are mine. I'm having them. And
Fantastic.
Oh, dear.
Fantastic.
And
I'm currently outside the venue
yeah,
at the Glenmore Centre in Shepshed, which
Yeah.
is pretty much sold out to a degree. You cannot fit another person in this venue. There are people in the lobby watching this.
yeah.
So what I'm going to do, I'm going to walk in the venue now. I'm going to walk backstage. I'm going to find people and say hello. And they'll probably plug their own Twitter. How's that?
Do it. Yeah, do
Great
it.
idea.
Can you hear the show?
Yeah, I can hear the crowd.
Because-
Yeah.
We are live at a show in Shepsted. We are live at a show in Shepsted, right?
Yeah.
So currently at the merchandise table is LJ Heron.
LJ Heron.
LJ Heron, say hello to British Wrestling Radio. What's up, British Wrestling Radio? Oh,
Hello,
mixing the words up there.
Mr. LJ Heron, it's very nice to talk to you.
Right.
Yeah, so is Rob Maltman going to be your manager?
Oh, sorry, it's a bit noisy right there. What was that?
Is Rob Maltman going to be your manager?
Ah, I think he's pushing for that spot. Hey, if he can get me if he can make me more successful, then I'm all for it.
Yeah. Between me and you, I think we're changing his music library together, don't you think?
Yeah. No, I think you come up with the repetitive playlist. I said he played a bit too much Guns N' Roses. So.
Yeah. He's now playing Bare Naked Ladies too much now, so I think we're going to do that one. He's playing the same Bare Naked Ladies, so I'm going to hit that one next week.
Yeah, I think it's all down to Joseph Connors and his love of the Bare Naked Ladies.
Oh, right. But, yeah, he could play one week or another one, but he still plays the same Bare Naked Lounge all the time. But I like that song anyway. But Rob's a great guy. He's a great guy. And you were doing the summertime thing next week, is it? Is it next weekend?
Yeah, I'm doing LCW Summertime next week. It's going to be filmed by the BBC. They're going to do a little bit of give us a few minutes on an Inside Out program.
That's going to be great. We're definitely going to try and watch that. That's done it. So for them in our chat room, BBC One in a couple of weeks, LCW Leicester, their summertime special show is going to be on BBC One. Inside Out, cracking.
Yeah.
Well, thanks very much for the quick chat, Mr. Heron. It's been a pleasure.
Oh, it's been great. While I'm on, I'm just going to do a quick cheeky plug on my Twitter. If everyone can follow me at the Heat LJ Heron, I need to bump up my followers. Trying to get 200. Get to 200.
Okay, we'll definitely do that. Remember that. Follow the Heat LJ Heron. There we go.
That's the one.
Yeah. Okay, we'll get you following on Twitter. All right.
All right then.
Take care, my man. Thank you very much.
And you. Thanks a lot. Bye.
Right, there we
There you go. There you go, Dean. That's LJ Heron.
Yep.
There you go. Right. Currently in the ring at the minute, we've got Diamond Dave Andrews. And Paul Malin is working over Lucius Lucas Black in the ring, working the wrist. He's going over to the corner, and he smashes his wrist hard into the corner. And he works the wrist lock once again. And now, oof! Paul Malin with a forearm now. Irish whip up underneath fire. Oof! Oh, there's the attack to Diamond Dave Andrews. Diamond Dave Andrews is in the ring, but oof! Paul Malin with an arm drag now, working the arm bar.
I like a play by
on Diamond Dave Andrews. There you go. There you go. Oh, now Joseph Connors is in the ring, working that arm of Diamond Dave Andrews. He's going to be in trouble if he can't capitalise on this manoeuvre. Oh, he just gave him... 2 count only by the referee. You're loving this, aren't you, Dean?
Yeah, this is a great way of finishing it. Yeah, this is superb, this.
You want some more commentary?
Oh, no, you do what you want, fella. You've been doing your want. I can't thank you enough for what you've done over the last 24 hours.
Well, let's keep going. I'm going to actually walk into the room now. Oh, he's got a keel off. Paul Malin has got a keel off on Diamond Dave Andrews. Now into the wrist lock. Tag mate for Joe Connors. Joe Connors now with the wrist. Snapmare takeover by Joseph Connors into the armbar. There's a hot crowd here in Shepstead. Tag mate to Paul Malin now. Paul Malin now. A boot right to that arm. He's really working on that arm with Diamond Dave Andrews. Oh, Joseph Connors puts the boot up. Slams the arm of Diamond Dave Andrews. Connors is in now. Working on that arm still. You're loving this, aren't you, Dean?
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. Tag from Paul Malin. Inadvertently now. Oh, what a clubbing shot to the back. Great chin lock applied now. Oh, did you hear that, ladies and gentlemen? The bandit attempt to the champion for a wedgie. Oh no! Oh, there's a wedgie! There's a wedgie for Diamond Dave Andrews.
Never heard of wedgie, that's such a pop.
That's quality.
That's brilliant. Is he gone?
Yeah, it looks that way, mate. A wedgie getting a pop is badass.
Oh yeah, I think he has. Well, his line's still open, but I think he's disappeared or his signal's gone.
Yeah.
I do they get rid of him. He'll ring back knowing him. He ain't finished yet. He ain't finished by a long shot.
I think he wants to be here when you finish at 11, to be honest.
I think he does. He's been here most of the time, so I'd be shocked if he wasn't. Look, here we go. He's back again. Here we go. He's back again.
Can you hear me, Dean?
Yes, we can. Yeah.
There seems to be been a miscommunication here with the Predators. Joseph Connors now has got a headlock on Diamond Dave, sends him off the ropes. Oh, huge shoulder tackle now off the ropes. Oh, hip toss blocked. Oh, big body check. Sends Diamond Dave down to the floor. Oh, Diamond Dave. My goodness. Oh, Manny Straw Cradle now. Cover. 1, 2. 2 count only by the referee. Oh, this is very exciting.
And he's gone again.
He'll be back.
Yeah, he'll be back. I'll leave it open. Thanks, Joe. It's. Do you know, when I got this, I think when we set out British Wrestling Radio, and I think I chatted with Sheamus about this, and we said, what do we want? And he said, and Sheamus says, the first thing you've got to get for British Wrestling Radio is you've got to get your phone line. Get a phone line in, and then people can come and be guests. And I says, are you sure? I said, people are not going to come on my show, are they? And he went, yeah, I promise you. And then we got the phone line, and I just think the phone line has just paid for itself today.
Yeah.
By a mile, just for that bit alone. And they're going, oh my God, we want the conclusion. Come on.
Yeah. Who wins?
Yeah. Oh no, we'll turn it off, and then like he'll ring back now. I guarantee he'll ring back. And but it's the fact that phone line, it just pays for itself. And what?
You absolute total.
What? What's up with you now?
Casualty.
Mm.
Some fucking top Wimbledon, and they can't.
And we go again.
We keep losing signal. It's terrible.
Don't worry about it, mate. Don't worry. You're doing an absolute cracking. Thank you very much.
That's all right. Not only are there British wrestlers here tonight, there are also British wrestling legends. I have found Blondie Bob Barrett. He is here tonight. Not only that girl with the stiletto heels as big as my you-know-what. she is here as well. Hey, guess what? I found 5p on the floor. I found 5p on the floor.
Donate it.
I found 5p on the floor. Bob Barrett is here as well. I'm not sure whether he wants to talk or not. Would you like me to ask him whether he wants to talk to you guys or not?
If he's too busy, then don't worry about it, mate. Don't worry yourself. We'll do it.
Right, just bear with me a moment. Just pad for a moment. If you can pad for time, just for one moment, I can ask him.
Sure. Yeah, we can fill in for a moment or two while he does this.
But I'm currently on the phone to that British Wrestling Radio, so if anyone would like to talk, Dale? No? Dale? No? I can, but you know what I like. I know what you like. You know what I like. Yeah. Okay. No problem. Bob's a bit busy at the moment, unfortunately, but he does send his regards.
Thank you very much.
Dale is possibly available, but he would like to probably talk about Strawberry UK to a certain extent. But what I can do, I can give you live commentary on this tag team match that's going on right now. Currently, Diamond Dave is choking Joe Connors in the corner. Not only that, Lucas Black is doing it as well, and his manager Max Rouge is doing it also. The crowd are going absolutely crazy for this. And we're only talking about a 14-foot ring in a very small room, and they're going absolutely bonkers for this. In a beautiful neck breaker by Diamond Dave, tag made to luscious Lucas Black, and he's in the ring now. Front face lock applied by Lucas Black. Oh, he's going to give him another neck breaker. A stalling neck breaker with a gyrate. Boom! Fantastic manoeuvre. He dusts his hands. He's going to make the cover. The cover's applied. 1, 2. He's only got a referee. Oh, a tag back to Diamond Dave.
Oh, there we go. He's gone again.
Someone's going to win anyway.
Yeah, it's going to be great. I think that's the first. We've I think we've really got an absolute cracking night, that one. That's been superb. I mean, G-Man's really stepped up to the plate tonight. He's been with us every step. Always been again here. Oh. Back again, mate.
I do apologise for loss of signal. Wait a minute, contact flip, cover, 1, 2. Oh my goodness. Oh, and a clothesline by Diamond Dave sends Joseph Connors back down to the ground. This is, I'm looking at this from a distance where I could probably get a decent signal, by the way. LJ Heron walks by with the Snickers. He likes his Snickers. The nuts have got protein in now. There you go. We'll let you off. Meanwhile. Front chin lock applied on Joseph Connors by Lucas Black. Joseph Connors fights out. Oh my goodness. A drop kick by Lucas Black. Oh, what a nonchalant cover this is. 2. Oh, that's not enough to put away, especially in Joseph Connors. The Predators are having a miscommunication here this evening. I'm not sure how this is going to go down. Would you like me to walk backstage, Dean?
Sorry, mate?
Would you like me to walk backstage and see...
I don't want you to get into any bother out like that. It's up to you.
Well, I don't give a shit. It's past the watershed. Let's go upstairs.
Good man.
We're going up. I am backstage at a show in Shepstead, ladies and gentlemen. And we're walking up the stairs. And here we are. And look who's here. Gentlemen, I am live on a internet radio show for wrestling. Yeah. No, you can do better than that, guys.
And we lost him.
He'll be back, and now he's got some new friends.
Yeah, we got some new friends. Anybody on lottery numbers?
Haven't checked at the minute.
Bloody hate lottery.
Oh well, we'll come on then. Let's move on, just
Yeah.
in case G-Man doesn't call back.
I think it's because of the signal and everything. So yeah.
Ah well, less than 2 hours, an hour and 38 minutes.
Oh dear, 90
Pushing
minutes. 90 minutes. We're doing it under the 100 minutes. Right.
Piece of cake. This
Right.
is a walk in the park.
Yeah, last bit with less than just over half an hour left. Let's have a look at the state of play. I know I keep going on about it, but we can't do it for the last half hour. We can't do anything at all.
Well, this is where a lot of the
It's
money's
the
coming
nitty gritty. There's 48 minutes left and everything's gone, but yeah, it's all ticking down now. Yeah, everything's the same still. Yeah. £10 for yeah. I thought the mix would go higher, but hey ho, there we go. Oh, here we go. He's here again.
I'm trying to promote everything.
Hello, sir.
Right, where did they get to?
You got to come on, guys. You can do better than that.
Yeah, and then we got cut off.
Yeah.
What a shame. Right, come on, guys, you can do better than that. And that's just the guys backstage, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. We've got Dangerous, not only that, we've got the heavyweight House of Pain Sticks currently squatting. On the toilet? Not on the toilet. Not on the toilet. You dirty, dirty boy. You dirty, dirty boy. Take your pick. Let's get Alex Chaos on. Let's get Alex Chaos on. Let's make him say hello to the wrestling world. You work for. Not only do you work for Pro Wrestling for you work for House of Pain. So expose yourself to the wrestling world by saying hello to British Wrestling Radio.
Hello, British Wrestling Radio. This
Hello.
is Alex Chaos. Hello, can you hear me?
Hello, mate. Thank you very much for talking to us. Thank you very much.
That's alright. No worries.
Are you getting ready for a good match?
I've had it. Against I did very, very nicely against Danny Chase. Worthy opponent, but just a bit too fast for him in the end. Took a little bit of smart thinking from myself. Referee wasn't looking, so you've got to do what you got to do to get the job done, you know.
Yeah, definitely. Win's a win. Definitely. Was it a good crowd?
Yeah, fantastic. Really good. A lot of people there, turning people away actually from the show. There's that many people in there. So yeah. I mean, they weren't giving me the reaction that I wanted. You know, they've come here to see myself and a couple of the others and booing me and giving me all a lot of nasty chants, which I'm not going to repeat. But you know, prove them wrong.
Excellent. Thanks very much for chatting.
No,
It's been superb. Thank you.
Not a problem. Also, actually, just before I go, I will be putting a Twitter page up, which will be that will be at Alex Gracie. Reason why is I think people need to know who the actual Alex Chaos is, because Chaos isn't my last name, so I think they actually need to know who the real guy is. So it'll be Alex Gracie from now on. So I'll be, and that's
You're gonna be that great guy.
That great guy, yeah. Heard about that guy. Supposed to be a good guy. But yeah, it's going to be at Alex Gracie. I'll be coming very soon. So thank you for listening to me on that one.
Yeah, we'll definitely get some more followers for your Twitter account. No trouble with that.
Lovely.
So.
Nice one.
All
the best.
Thank you very much. Take care.
There you go, Alex Chaos, ladies and gentlemen. And now we're going to pass over to the current reigning and defending House of Pain heavyweight champion, Nate Colt.
Yay, Nate Colt.
Bonjour.
Hello, champion.
Hello, Hello?
Hello,
I can
sir.
hear you.
Hello, how is everyone doing? We alright?
Yeah, it's been a long, long night. It really has been a long night, but we're getting into the closing stages now, so thank you very much for talking to us.
I'm a closeout.
Sorry, what was that?
I'm a closeout. I'm closing this whole thing down.
Yeah.
And I'm tipping over a sofa. Rebel. I'm a rebel.
Yeah.
Like David Bowie.
Yeah. Have you got a Twitter account we can all follow?
I have a Twitter account. It is @Nate Colt. That's